Wagwan all my fellow Tenno, Kobe here with another Warframe Weekly Reset. I haven't been putting out a lot of videos lately. Your boy's been sick, it's been raining here in Jamaica and all that stuff. So yeah, please bear with me. And guys, please remember that there's only 2 to 3 days left to giveaway. So if you want to join, please remember to do so. And yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, let's get into the video. So starting off with the calendar feature, this week we have, for the first mission, is to kill 150 enemies with abilities, which will give you a choice between 2 Hex Arcanes and a Red Shard. Then for the first modifiers, we have energy pickups, give you extra range. We have melee attack speed and increased magazine capacity by 25%. And then we have to kill 10 Eximus, which will give you the option to choose between a single Arcane and a Umbra, not an Umbra, a Forma Blueprint, I should say. And then getting into the second month, the first one is to kill 150 Scholar Troops with abilities, which will have you pick between a Oricane Catalyst Blueprint and 2 Hex Arcanes. So if you still need a Catalyst for your Cedo or your Zoran, go ahead and grab it. Then the next mission is to kill 200 Tech Rat enemies with melee weapons, which will have you choose between melee attacks trigger a smaller radial javelin. Then weak point hits or weak point kills have a 25% chance to generate universal orbs. And then the last one here is to every 10th shot add 10 stacks of blast status effect, which is good on one hit. And then we have Amir's birthday, moving into the next option, next choice here, which is a Aura Forma and a Warframe XLS adapter. This is really good because these Aura Formers will become Omniformas, so you'll be able to use them to essentially get universal polarity spots on anywhere in your Warframe. And now moving over to the last month, we have to crack 300 containers, which will give you 2 Orcanes or 200 Phosphor. And then you have to kill 500 Tech Rat enemies, which will have you choose between a single Arcane and a random Ribbon mod. And then for the last set of modifiers, we have gain 25% status damage and electricity status chance to all your weapons. And then we have pretty much the same thing when it comes on to secondary and primary for gas. And then the last one here is to gain 250 damage to specters and companions. And now moving over to the Nightwave, we have our normal weeklies, which are to kill 500 enemies, complete 15 missions, kill 30 Eximus, and then for the elites, we have to kill a Tusk Thumper Doma on the Plains of Eidolon. Then we have to complete 4 Ascension Halls on Lua, complete 3 different bounties on the Orb Valis, feed your helmet any resource, play an emote, and complete a mission. So pretty chill week when it comes on to the Nightwave. You remember you could get yourself Oricane Reactors, Catalysts, Kuva, Nitane Extract. You could get yourself some helmets for fashion framing purposes. And when it comes on to the mods right here, we have the Aura mods, we have Ulster Amp, Rejuvenation, Enemy Radar, Sprint Boost, and Infested Impedance. Out of everything here, for me, Enemy Radar and Sprint Boost are probably the most useful. But yeah. And then for the other mods, we have the Penta for the Penta and for the Tiburon. And for weapons, we have the Pangolin Sword and the Ceramic Dagger. Ceramic Dagger is a great weapon, especially if you're using it as a stat stick, which probably won't be that important in the next month or so, since stat sticks are getting, or pseudos are getting reworked, right? And for the Conclave mods, we have these ones here. And now moving into the Archon Hunt, we have Amar, which is the Wolf, which gives you the Crimson Archon shards. We have a mobile defense, interception, and then the showdown. So pretty chill week when it comes on to the Archon Hunt as well. And now getting into the Diviri circuit. For the normal path, we have Mesa, Chroma, and Atlas. Out of all of these, Chroma is, you get Chroma from a quest, you get Atlas's main blueprint from a quest. Both Atlas and Mesa drop from boss fights, but they're pretty annoying to actually farm. Both of them need keys. Mesa needs the Mutalis Alid V, and then Atlas needs a Jordis one, or Jordan one. But yeah, out of everything here, Mesa probably is the best frame. All of these are pretty annoying to farm for, right? And now getting into the Steel Path circuit, we have the Bow Incarnon, the Latron, the Furus, the Furax, and the Boar Incarnon Genesists. Out of everything here, my recommendations would be the Latron, Furus, and Strun. I should say not Boar, Strun. So if you already have all those, go ahead and grab the Furax and then the Bow. Right now, to me, the Latron is still one of the best weapons in game. Furus is one of the best secondaries in game. And the Strun is very surprisingly well. Is very, very surprisingly good. For me, at least. right? And now moving over, if you already have everything there, go ahead and get yourself some Riven mods or some Kuva, whichever one you need. And now taking a look at Acrithis in the Dorma Zone, we currently have a Rifle Riven mod, as well as a Companion Riven mod, a Primary Arcane Adapter, and 5,000 Kuva. So if you need extra Kuva, or you need some Riven mods, go ahead and grab them here for some Pathos clamps, right? And now moving over to Teshin in the Relay, let's go ahead and see what Teshin has. So for this week, Teshin has a Rifle Riven mod, right? So if you need another Rifle Riven mod, go ahead and grab it here, though it does cost 75 Steel Essence, which I don't think is that worth it, but if you want it, if you need it for either just having some Rivens or selling them, go ahead and grab it. And now visiting Bird 3 in the Science Tamaka, please remember that once you get to rank 5 with this copy of Syndicate, you could come here to get yourself an extra Archon Shard. This week is the Amber Archon Shard for 30,000 standing. And now taking a look at the Deep Archimedia, we have Alchemy, Exterminate, and Assassination. Love seeing the Assassination mission. For the Alchemy modifiers, we have the Amphors deal the associated elemental damage, so be careful of the toxin ones. We have the Vampiric Liminus, which is essentially drain your health and energy. Enemies also do less damage, take more damage, but they also attack faster. For the Exterminate, Necromix will appear in greater frequency, your enemies regenerate their health slowly, and Guardian Eximus or Guardian units will be Necromix Eximus at times. And for the Assassination, Eximus units will support the Fragmented Tide, enemies will leave behind a dust cloud that hinders your parkour and movement speed. The Shuffling Fragments are replaced by Rupturing Fragments, so please be careful, especially with the slow movement speed. For the personal modifiers, we have Knife Step Syndrome, you lose 2 health whenever moving. You also lose 50 health whenever you cast an ability. All abilities are disabled until you kill 50 enemies, or until the squad kill 50 enemies and gain 1 puncture status effect every time you take damage. And with that, that is the end of the Deep Archimedia, or the wrap up of it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't joined the giveaway as yet, please remember to do so. There's only 2 to 3 days left. I'll be announcing the winners both here on YouTube and over on my Twitter, so ensure that you're following and subscribed to not miss out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Peace. Have a wonderful week.